Do a video first. Everyone cheer. Let's go.
To go in the East Room, which is sacred, have a staged rally. Notice that all of those youngsters had caps on. It was almost like we're going to dress you for the photo. And to call it a Young Black Leaders Summit, he raves about the violence in Chicago, which he should. Why weren't they discussing that? Why weren't they discussing student loans? So why do you need a Young Black Summit to do it? Because it was not a summit, it was a Make America.
You read the comment section on the CNN live feed, what they're saying about you, how much do they get paid? That's what they're saying. Where did they find these people? I didn't know that Craigslist existed for paid actors, for Trump rallies. But guess what? There's nothing more real than you. Because it's so heartless.
We pay every single one of their airfare. We put them up in a hotel, and some of them ain't never been to the White House before. Some of them ain't never put on a dress before. They never had an occasion where they can dress up before. We pay for every one of them to get there. Charlie ain't got a racist bone in his body. Y'all Negroes don't want to hear the truth from a black man.
We need to stop living in the victimization and victimhood that the Democrat Party and plantation tries to keep us locked and bound and chained in. And we need to live free from that and appreciate all people regardless of their colors, backgrounds, creeds. We need to appreciate what we've got.
They're going to try to flip it on us. When they try to flip it, you already know. You know what we stand for. You remember these videos?
Charlie Kirk sent me a direct message, and I'm going to show you what it said. 3 words: you are terrific. And then he went a step further. He invited me to the BLS, which is the Black Leadership Summit Turning Point USA was putting on in Washington, D.C. I told him transparently I was in between jobs and didn't have the money to fund my trip. He told me that they had scholarships available and to email him directly, and he'd be able to take care of it. I did, and that's the story of how I got to be a part of the Young Black Leadership Summit, which was instrumental in springboarding me to where I am today. Now, I share that story because he didn't have to do that. And if he was a racist person, why would he do that? I'm so tired of people being besmirched by the tired liberal lie that anyone they don't like has to be some sort of racist. And I'm not immune to this. They call me racist myself. Of course, it's ridiculous on its face, but this is the nonsensical nature of your average leftist. They really want you to believe deep down Charlie Kirk hated all black people. He saw the best in everyone. That is why I will literally and metaphorically pick up that mic and continue the work that he started. Because I myself and many others are tired of being slandered and maligned by individuals who have nothing to sell us but fear, panic, and lies 24/7.
Back in 2019, Charlie Kirk helped a lot of young blacks get to the White House. He changed a lot of their lives. A lot of them never imagined going to the White House, and Charlie helped hundreds of young black boys and girls go to the White House. Charlie, thank you for that.
Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you, man.
So for people who want to call Charlie a racist, kiss my black ass, excuse my language. Charlie Kirk is not a racist.
I love this guy.
We had some young folks, leaders from all over the country that had never been on an airplane before. We had some that couldn't afford the airplane ticket, couldn't afford the refundable deposit at the hotel. And what we did at Turning Point USA is historic and it's special. We raised enough money to cover every single person so they wouldn't have finances as a problem in experiencing the American dream. This was an awesome event for these young folks. 400 black leaders from all over the country able to be in the White House and hear from the president. And I'm gonna say this, and I want Al Sharpton to be watching this network and listen to me clearly. As a strong black man raised by a black father, I'm telling Al Sharpton to his face that he should be ashamed of himself.